Employers and managers who had to fire their best employee. What happened? At one of my old jobs, we had this guy who was a machine when it came to work. He wasn't just good, he was great. Like 4 times more productive than anyone else in the office. He'd come in, head down, and just grind. Everyone noticed, and at first, people praised him. But after a few weeks, it turned into something else. Some of the lazier folks started pawning off their work on him. They'd casually ask for help, and because he was such a nice guy, he'd always say yes. It didn't take long for people to figure out he wouldn't say no. Pretty soon, you'd hear people joking about it, like, oh, he'll take care of it for me. I don't even need to finish this. Despite that, he kept going, never complained, never made a scene, until he did. One day, I overheard him in the manager's office. He asked for a raise, saying he was doing way more than anyone else, and even picking up the slack for people who spent their days scrolling through Facebook. The manager gave him some nonsense about how he couldn't give him a raise, because then he'd have to explain it to everyone else. The guy stayed calm for a second and asked about a promotion instead. The manager told him they couldn't evaluate him for that yet, even though his work ethic was clearly off the charts. That was it. He snapped. He stormed out of the office, red-faced, and shouted so the whole office could hear, just so you know, I asked for a raise, and they said no. So from now on, all you lazy idiots can do your own work, because I'm done. I quit. The room went dead silent. He packed his things and walked out, and honestly, good for him. He deserved way